Time to go fly outside. After a brutal workout. Now it's time to walk a half a mile to finish off my cardio. As you know, flying the sign is about a quarter to a half a mile down the road. So I earned this money, you know what I'm saying? Flying a sign, bro, that's not an easy thing to do. Standing there for 3 or 4 hours with a sign. No matter what the weather conditioning is, you gotta eat. So even if it's raining or really, really hot, I'm out there, man. So the money I get is well earned, bro. Because you're giving your time to something. It ain't like people are walking up to me, give me money, and I gotta walk far, which is like a half a mile down the road, just so I can get the bag, you feel what I'm saying? Just so I can get some bread. And then I gotta walk back another half a mile to Starbucks. So this shit is a grind, man. Don't remember it. Just remember it's a grind out here in these streets. That shit is well earned, man. I know some homeless people, they lazy. They don't even wanna like fly a sign. Because it's work. You holding a sign for like 3 or 4 hours. Your hand get tired. You gotta switch arms. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's super hot, man, you're gonna be baking. That's why you go up under the bridge, man, where there's shade. You know? Where is it? I'll leave this here, man. I ain't gonna carry this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit's well earned, man. I walk all the way down there just to get the bread. Like I said, some people don't want to fly a sign. They rather collect food stamps and GA. Forget that, man. I ain't going out there, standing out there all day almost. Well, not all day, but I say a good 3 or 4 hours is how long I fly a sign. Sometimes 2 hours. 2 hours or more. You know, so I go down there, make a quick $200. Sometimes $150 if I'm lazy. Sometimes I will go down there and just get $100 and say, fuck it, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Especially on weekends, people are more giving during the weekends and stuff. They got nice people out here, man. They're giving, man. They give, you know. It's always good to give, man. Hey, what's a few bucks? I ain't gonna miss it. I'm gonna take that money and go get something to eat. And now alcohol is not in the way no more. I'm just gonna be eating and turn in my numbers. That's it. Get something to eat, turn my numbers in. That's all I'm gonna do today. Yeah, but let me tell you something about the bag, bro. You know, the bag is some men's only hope, man. Some guys will be waiting on that God in the sky forever. You heard what I'm saying? Like Mr. 27 years, man, he waited on that God in the sky. You see how it turned out on him, right? The God in the sky didn't help him not one bit. The God in the sky let him be single for 27 years, man. You hear what I'm saying? Ooh, that was a hard workout, boy. I kept doing push-ups until I couldn't do no more. I'm all swole. You know what I'm saying? I did capoeira and shit for my cardio. I ran a little bit, ran around the building, ran around the parking lot, did about 270 push-ups, Yeah, so the bag is man's only hope, man. They're not gonna get out of that shit, man. Whatever situation that you in right now, I don't care, bro. You can pray all day long until the cows come home. You're not getting out without the bag. Trust me. Mr. 27 years is a prime example. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
He's a prime example of what I don't want to happen to me, man. That's why I stay on the grind, because I'm like, man, I don't want that to happen to me, man. To be single for 27 years. Like, no, I'm good with that, baby. We're going to be on this bag chase. And believe me, I'll be out of the situation before the 27 years is up. Way before that. Because I'm way too ambitious and too, too driven. You feel what I'm saying? You can't hold the ambitious down. You know, you can't hold somebody that's driven down. It's somebody who don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who you can't hold them down. A motherfucker that say it's over, yeah, you can hold him down. But you can't hold a motherfucker that's ambitious and driven. No, you cannot hold him down. Eventually he gonna reach to the top. You know what I'm saying? You know. Ooh, that was a hard workout, nigga. And I was able to push myself because I didn't have the alcohol inside of me, bro. You know, I didn't drink last night. So I was able to push myself a little harder. Instead of giving up, I was able to throw faster kicks and shit, man. I was more flexible and everything. See, that alcohol, that shit is poison, bro. You're only supposed to have alcohol on celebrations anyway. Like the weekend, your birthday party. You're not supposed to be drinking it on a regular basis. Alcohol is only for celebrations, man. Like if I hit a jackpot, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have a few drinks. Shit, you deserve it, nigga. And then it's time to get drunk. Now you hit that jackpot, you out of the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of you niggas gotta understand something, man. You'll never come out that situation, man. Whatever situation that you're in, if you're struggling to date a girlfriend or struggle to get sex or whatever, without that bag, you will stay there for life, bro. I promise you. That's why get on the bag chase. Eventually, you'll come out, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying there your whole entire life. I hope some of you guys are on the bag chase right now. Because I am. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't give up. I don't give up easy, man. You feel what I'm saying? No, sir. Ambitious, driven. That's my only hope, man. You know, my parents, they was comfortable with being broke and dusty, man. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't comfortable like that. You feel me? Fuck that. Fuck being comfortable, nigga. You feel me? Fuck being comfortable. You know? Go get her, man. I'm gonna go get her. And boobs, some of you guys are asking me how come I haven't spit my game to her. How come I haven't shot my shot, even though she shot at me a couple of times, more than a couple of times. Because every time she was walking by my table, she was smelling like perfume and shit, like really loud, just trying to give me a whiff of it. You're asking me why I ain't, shot my shot. Because I'm busy doing something, bro. Like, I can't get off track. I'm not like some people, bro. I got laser beam focus. If I start dating boobs, then what's gonna happen? The money that I'm supposed to be chasing the bag with, it'll be going spending time with boobs. Cause we're talking about dating. It costs money to date, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I can't do it. So if I lose boobs to that guy that she waved to earlier this morning, so be it. Because at one point in my life, I was afraid of losing my girlfriend. So I spent all my money just to keep her around. You know, I would go out and do Uber and Lyft, take her to like a fancy brunch with mimosas, and I spent $60 on lunch sometimes with me and my girlfriend. Sometimes I would take her out to date night, spend over $100, and in the end, I got nothing but homelessness and loneliness in the end. That's all I got. So right now, I don't want to put the effort into dating or trying to beat some skins unless they just throw it at me. I'll take it. You know, like that one Indian girl. If she's willing to pay for the hotel so we can fuck, I'll do it. If she's willing to pay for it, but I'm not going to reach down in my pocket and start treating females out to dinners and stuff and getting off track like I did before. No, I did that. Okay? I did it. I went out there and I gave all the relationships in my life a chance. I spent all that money, all that time, and I ended up homeless in the end on the streets with nobody watching over me, nobody helping me. You feel what I'm saying? So no, I'm not putting my effort into chasing women. Yeah, I like the attention. You feel me? But it takes time, money, and effort to chase pussy. Before you know it, a couple of months go by, damn, I'm fucking boobs. But we're going out to movies, hanging out, you know, going to dinners and lunch. We're dating. What I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be chasing the bag, nigga. Like, what the hell am I doing? I'm out here hanging out with boobs. I put the bag over boobs, bro. You gotta put the bag over women, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta put the bag over women. Women will always be there, man. When I get the bag, there'll be a better looking, taller female than boobs. You know what I'm saying? And the new Indian girl, you know. But some things you just cannot lose focus on. Like the bag. You can't lose focus on the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't lose focus. If you do, then you stay broke forever. You know, if you do, you'll stay broke, dusty, and then years will go by and you'll be wondering what happened. How come I didn't get the bag? Look at what you was paying attention to more. You was paying attention to sex and relationships. That's what you was paying attention to more, and that's why you broke. You 60 and you're broke. You know what I'm saying? You spent your whole entire life just chasing pussy and spending all that goddamn money when you could have been investing in yourself, making yourself better. You feel what I'm saying? I spent all that money in that relationship, bro. And she left me in the streets. Homeless. That's why I'm here now. I was living with my girlfriend. She didn't want to stay in that house. She wanted to break up from me. And as soon as we got out, it was a mutual agreement. I didn't want to be with her motherfucking ass, and she didn't want to be with my motherfucking ass. My motherfucking monkey ass. Okay? I got tired of her motherfucking shit, bro. Her and her fucking daughter. That's the reason why I ain't dating no single mothers, man. Her daughter was a motherfucking nightmare, bro. That bitch made it hard for me when I was living in that house. She brought the baby over. Man, she brought a 3-month-old baby over for like 4 days, bro. We didn't get no sleep. And I'm like, God damn, this is the reason why I don't want to date single mothers. You be with them long enough, their kids gonna start spitting out kids. And they're gonna drive you nuts. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to start my own legacy. Raise my own kids, man. And I know some of the single mother lovers gonna come around, why don't you date a single mom? You can't handle a real woman? You can't, no, I can't handle raising somebody else's child, man. Anyway, supposed to be talking about the bag, man. A lot of guys gotta understand that this is a daily grind, man. You'll be in this situation for life if you don't get the bag. You feel me? You will be here for life. You'll never get out. You know, you will never give out. You'll never get out. Because this system is built and designed to keep you down, man. That's why it's so hard to make money, because the elites are like, no, we can't have more rich people. We already got enough rich people to fucking compete with. We can't have no more rich people. So that's the reason why it's so hard to make a million. But if you're intelligent, man, you can make a million. You just can't be no dumbass. You can't be no dumbass off the street. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no room for being a dumbass, unintelligent. See what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers, they lacking in looks and intelligence. Boy, you are done. If you lacking in looks and intelligence, man, you ain't gonna never get out of that situation, man. Never. You feel me? You know, you'll be in that situation for the remainder of your life, bro. Like, loser maxing, bro. Brother, let me talk to you. I think he follows me sometimes. Loser maxing. Brother, as long as you're not trying to get your money on, as long as you ain't trying to money max, you're gonna always be in that situation, brother. I'm sorry. You know, you and he succeed, brother, you're gonna always be there. He succeed, bro, a decade passed, man. Since I've been following He Succeed. I think I started following He Succeed when me and my girlfriend broke up. And I think I was overweight at the time, and I was basically an incel. And I was following He Succeed and shit. Now, this is back in 2017, 19, something like that. 2017, 18, somewhere around there, right? So I'm like, a decade passed, and we're both in the same spot that we were in 10 years ago. Now, I changed my ways. I got on my grind. You feel what I'm saying? But he's still over drinking, drinking himself to death, coping. And me, I'm making changes and adjustments. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But this guy hasn't even got on the road to the grind. You know, at least I'm on the road to the grind. You know, I'm on the road there. I'm on my way. But he not even on his way. He don't have no hope. He has zero hope. Zero chances of getting out of that situation. That's a life sentence he's serving, bro. This nigga's eating bread and drinking water, man, in a dungeon. Ain't never coming out. And he could pray. His fat ass can pray all day long. He'll never get out. 10 years gonna go by, 20 years, 27 years. All the way up until his timely death. Because he didn't want to get on the grind, man. Hey, at least I'm on the grind, and eventually in the future I'll get there. But this nigga Succeed and Loser Maxim, they not even on the grind, bro. They sitting there playing video games and coping. And it's not gonna help. That's not gonna help, man. That's why I quit alcohol, because it's not helping me get to be happy like I wanna be. It's not even helping me become more attractive. It's not. It's keeping the fat on my stomach. You feel what I'm saying? It's making my pre-diabetes, bad. As you know, I became a pre-diabetic a while back. I got it under control, but lately it's been out of control. So I said, you know what? Fuck that. I give up the drinking for good. And until I die, I won't be drinking no alcohol. Even if I go to Vegas, I'll be alcohol free. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun sober, man. And I did it before, and I'll do it again. The bag is most important at this point in my life right now, man. The bag should be the first thing on your mind when you wake up. The bag should be the most important thing that you're after right now. Because that's the only thing that's gonna save you. All this God stuff and Jesus and all this other stuff, that's not gonna save you, bro, because they don't exist, bro. You can't like pray to something and then magically things go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pray things away. Like Tupac said, I'm praying, but my enemies won't go away. Tupac was on point. He was like, I'm praying, but my enemies ain't going away. My problems are not gonna go away because I pray. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't really believe in God, man. I believe in self-perseverance. I believe in self-motivation to reach to the top of the mountain and get to where I want to be, so where I'm being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pray on my first jackpot, nigga. I just went in there and I did it, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sit there and pray and then all of a sudden, oh my God, I can't believe it. God gave me that $2,000, man. I'm so glad. Nah, it's not even that. I did it on my own, man. It's called a little bit of luck. And I do believe if you keep going, you'll bump into luck if you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Luck does exist, you know. It does. Luck exists more than God in the sky, dude. Luck exists more than that God in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why they tell me, Jesus Christ, Jesus the Lord and Savior. I'm like, oh yeah, how come the black community is in shambles right now? But they got the most churches there and the most kingdom halls, the Jehovah's Witnesses. All that praying ain't doing shit, bro, for your life. You know what's gonna do shit for your life? Is when you change. When you see something ain't working and you say, fuck it. I'm done with that shit. It ain't working, man. It ain't working. And I'm gonna raise a family being an alcoholic, nigga? Fuck you. I'm done. When I meet boobs, if she drinks, I'm gonna go ahead, baby, drink. I don't drink. You go ahead and drink. We're gonna go have fun. We're gonna go to Vegas. Go ahead and drink, baby. I rent the limo and shit. I rent the hotel, jacuzzi, hot tub. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be drinking along the way. You feel what I'm saying? The bag is the only hope for a lot of niggas. That's your only hope, bro. Nothing else can save you, man. And I told you that God in the sky do not exist. What part of that guy in the sky don't exist, don't you understand? He don't exist. To me, he don't. Because I go by what I see, and what I smell, and what I hear. If I don't see no God, I don't believe in it. Feel what I'm saying? Period. Now, if he came out of the sky and let it be known that he exists, I'd be like, yeah, I believe in God now. I seen him. But no, haven't seen nothing, haven't heard nothing. Nothing's in the sky, man. We got a space station up there, bro. You know, it's about an inch away from the Earth. Nobody have seen no God up there, man. All them astronauts over there that space station up there, ain't no God up there, man. When we went to the moon, we didn't see no God out there, man. We landed on the moon, we didn't see no God up there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I believe that you can dig yourself out, man. And you gotta believe, baby, that the bag is your only hope. Just remember that. Just remember that. That's your only hope. The money will bail you out of your situation, bro. I just saw Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy, ooh, man. Sugar Daddy, his woman got a badass body. Damn. Oh, man. Sugar Daddy, like, nigga, I'm not alone. Sugar Daddy's this short little Asian dude, man, that walks around with his younger girlfriend and stuff, man. He like 70, she like 45 or some shit like that, man. But she got a body on her. Woo. She was wearing some tight pants. And yesterday she had her designer shit on. Man, I was giving Sugar Daddy props. I was like, go on, Sugar Daddy, man. Sugar Daddy, boy. See, Sugar Daddy know what time it is. He was a short Asian dude. He needed that Porsche and that Corvette. You know what I'm saying? But he not alone. His woman follow him wherever he go, bro. They always together, bro. And he always spending money on her and shit. He, like I said, man, he got her draped in designer clothing from head to toe. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, he not alone. Here I am, younger, better looking than Sugar Daddy, but I'm alone. You feel what I'm saying? That let me know the money's more powerful than looks, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, go, Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy said, fuck you, nigga. What the fuck you think this is? You think I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life until I croak? You gotta be out of smoking. You gotta be out here smoking. You know, nigga, I got a Porsche and a Corvette. What's up with it, Major Generals? and Sugar Daddy ain't no joke. His woman she's wearing some tighter clothing because usually she wear a little, you know, I knew she had some booty up under there, man. But she got a fat ass on her, man. It ain't super fat, but it's nice and round, nice and Coke bottle frame and shit, man. And she got a bigger skull. That's what I like. I like women with bigger skulls. That's good genetics, man. Boobs got small skull, man. That's what might, you know, that's what if I was rich, if I had Sugar Daddy money, I'll be picky with boobs. I'll be like, no, I want taller, man. You get a lot of options. Once you get the bag, you become picky. But if you're broke, you know, you can't afford to be picky, man. Boobs looking good to me right now as a broke man, let me tell you that. But I can point out her flaws because I know about looks. But anyway, I'm at the spot, man. You guys have a good day, man. I got to fly my sign for the next 3 hours. You guys have a good day. I'm out.